Hey guys, and welcome to another video. So first of all, I just want to say, if you've got your GCSE results, I hope you did well. I hope you're happy with them. I hope you're not too upset or annoyed or angry or anything like that. I hope you're happy, you're feeling good. If you're not feeling good and you're a bit upset, a bit disheartened, do not worry. Like I said in my last video all about results, even if you don't get what you wanted or what you expected, things do work out and it will, it'll be okay in the end. Anyway, so today's video is all about the UKCAT. I'm not going into detail on like what it is and all that kind of stuff because I already made a video about that. This is just kind of like a recap, to see how I'm doing, because I'm actually less than 2 weeks away from doing the UKCAT, which is pretty scary. When I made the last video all about it, I was kind of in the process of just starting my revision, and after that I'd been on holiday and basically I didn't really do much revision then. And so this week has literally just been me being like, look, I need to buckle down, I've got 2 weeks and I need to revise. And so as I said in the last video, I'm using Medify, which is a really great website, which is basically like an online database filled with UKCAT questions. It's absolutely brilliant. I was recommended it by loads and loads of people in the year above, and so I was like, cool, I might as well. With Medify, it's sort of like a subscription service, so you can subscribe for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, 2 months, and basically the price increases as you go along. I'm taking it for 2 weeks since that's what some of the people recommended, and that's about £35, so it is fairly pricey, but I think just because the UKCAT is so important, like you can't retake it, and lots of universities really, it's quite significant in your sort of like journey for med school, and so that's why I've kind of put that much money on it. Obviously there are like different options. Like I said, I think there's the 600 UKCAT questions book, that seems really great, and I had a friend who used it and he got a pretty good score, and that's maybe like £5 off Amazon if you get like a used copy. Or if you want to splash the cash a little bit more, you have those like 1 or 2 day courses which are like £200, which is ridiculous, but if it works for you and you have the money, maybe use that. Anyways, I'm using Medify, and so how am I finding it? It's really good in terms of how it is, you can tell, and apparently on the website it says, out of everyone who applied for medicine last year, 1 in 3 people used this website, which I'm kind of like, that's crazy. Like, that's a massive amount of like people, and you can tell because the website looks really professional, it's super slick, really well, like they really well like explain like all the questions and everything like that, and it's really good in that sense. In terms of how I am going through it in my like process of revision and like practice, so they have really great tutorials. So I watched a tutorial which kind of explains briefly about each of the topics, and then it gives some like hints and tips and advice in terms of like when you like practice it. And then they have loads and loads of questions to practice from. So I do some practicing which is untimed, and then I do some of the timed. And timing is so like essential when it comes to the UKCAT. It's ridiculous like how like quick you're expected to do things, and I think that's something that everyone, all my friends have just been like, timing is a mess. It's so crazy, like it's like, how am I meant to do this? Like, I think I was doing verbal reasoning, which is the first section, which I'm mainly focusing on now, and it's like you have to do 10 questions in 5 minutes, and I can like just about do that and be like okay with it. And then when I'm doing like 40 questions in 20 minutes, like that's the same rate, but just doing that much, like your mind, it is so much work for the mind. My mind gets exhausted. And the thing is, with UKCAT, it's like section after section after section. There are no stops. 2 hours straight of just hard like work. It's like a massive workout. And that's literally how I see it when I'm choosing how many questions to do. I'm like, you know what, let's try a 20 questions for 10 minutes kind of thing. It's like choosing like abs reps to do. Like it's intense. But yeah, it is tricky. I'm pretty much just about like, I'm gonna do maybe an hour or 2 after this video of verbal reasoning, then I'm going to move on to the next section and just kind of work at it like that. And then at the end, which is really great about Medify, is they have 3 mocks, And the thing about their mocks, they're not just a random load of questions and stuff. They've really tailored it into how a real kind of UKCAT exam would look like, and they recommend you taking it like when you have finished all the practice questions. So I think I'm going to be taking the mocks, one next Thursday, one next Friday, and one next Saturday, and those are each 2-hour mocks, which is super intense and very tiring. So I think I'm just going to be keeping like lots of coffee before, and then, but not too much because we don't want to like kind of, you know, mess up my body. But yeah, that's kind of how it's going. And you're probably thinking, what the hell, your holiday sucks. Right now it really does. I'm glad I had like all the fun times with my friends earlier, and now it's like I'm either doing UKCAT or I'm either doing UCAS and personal statement stuff, or I'm prepping for like chemistry and bio and maths for next year. It's so not fun right now, but it's kind of just what I have to do. The sacrifices have to be made. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm finding it okay-ish right now. It's not too intense, like I'm not like dying, but it does mean like I do recommend if you are doing it, take your breaks. You know, like sitting in front of a laptop screen, clicking away, you know, get like for 3 hours at a time, your brain gets really exhausted, and so give yourself good breaks. I do a little bit of baking or a bit of reading or a bit of YouTube, like to give myself nice breaks. And yeah, that's pretty much how I'm doing. I'm kind of aiming, if any of you are wondering, I want to get kind of at least 600, 650 would be really good. My mum wants me to get 700, which I'm like, let's see. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't want to give like an exact result because that'd be a bit too much. But yeah, 600, 650, that kind of thing would be really good. Because obviously, you know, that's the kind of thing that universities are looking for. But yeah, I don't know, we will see. It's crazy, it's like less than 2 weeks and it's decided, which is so scary. But yeah, so that's kind of how I'm finding it. Please do let me know if you're also revising for UKCAT or BMAT or any other kind of entrance exam. Please do let me know in the comments, how are you finding it? What kind of resources are you using? Are you using Medify or like one of the books or one of the loads of other websites they have online? Also, I was just wondering, just because I realised that this is probably a bit of a short video, as like an extra bit, if you guys want to ask me any questions regarding GCSEs, A-levels, university, anything like that, please do comment it down below. If you can, try not to make it like a, how do you revise for this? Just because I've done lots of revision videos already. But if there is anything in particular you do want to know, please do comment it down below, and maybe in next week's video I can make like a little Q&A, or if you want you can tweet me your question, which is at _Manisha P on Twitter, or on Instagram at bitofafangirl. If you just like message me or comment it, I will be answering any of your questions on like GCSEs or A-levels or university or anything else you want to know about me. You know, feel free to ask me that. But yeah, just comment it down below and I will be answering them in next week's video. And yeah, that is pretty much everything from me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. As I said before, comment down below how you're finding UKCAT or anything else like that. Don't forget to check out my own channel, which is at bitofafangirl on YouTube. I've been posting lots and lots of videos. In fact, I just posted my A-level results video, or AS results video even, and that's doing pretty good. So yeah, that's all from me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do go subscribe to the Student Room if you haven't already. And yeah, that is all from me. I love you guys so very much. Bye!